Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I've picked up a few things here or there, but with what's going on in the hobby right now, I struggle even to call it a hobby right now because it's such an investor explosion going on that it's been difficult to pick stuff up. But a little frustrated there, but I can't throw stones. I kind of consider myself an investor too. I picked up a few things that I was interested in. A lot of this stuff is basketball related, a little football, a little baseball. I'm a big fan of the 96. Four Hall of Famers in that class: Ray Allen, Steve Nash, of course Kobe Bryant, who's really hot right now, and then Allen Iverson as well. Here's a couple of Ray Allens right here. I'm on some of these near mint and mint 8s. I've just picked them up because the higher grades are so expensive, right? And I just love cards like this Skybox EX 2000. My second one of these Ray Allen's an 8. The 96 Ultra, this is the gold medallion down there. 96 is a special year for me when it comes to collecting basketball cards. Here's a card I just got in the mail today. I was really excited to get this one. I almost consider this an investment piece, actually. I know I'm talking all about, talking bad about how the investors are driving up the prices, but I am guilty as charged. But here's one where this is numbered to 500, 307 to 500 on the back. So pretty rare pull back in the day. 97 flare. Love that row 0. Need to get the Duncan. I put in a bid of $100 on that. I buy it now. I didn't even think the guy would respond, and I said I want it. There's another one listed right now for like $450. I don't know how crazy it'll be before someone actually picks that up. It'll probably happen. Another I've got most of my Duncans already because his cards have exploded in the last year. I picked a bunch of them up in December. I got 3 of his Chrome rookies and 9s. So yeah, don't ding me for having this in an 8. I paid $15 for this just because it's a cool card. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of his stuff in higher grade earlier in the year, or late last year, 2019. And I'm sitting pretty on my Duncan collection because I bought before it blew up. This is the last Joe Morgan card I needed from my vintage Morgan collection. And this is a classic case of what's going on in the hobby right now with card prices doubling overnight. And his 8 is typically what I'd go for in the near mint to mint 8. But I don't want to pay $24 for it. This gentleman had this for buy it now for $10. My good grief, can't even get the card graded for $10 these days, so might as well pick it up. Still fairly good. They got a little bit of centering off center, left to right, maybe top to bottom, a little bit of chipping over here, but overall just a clean card. I've always loved the 77s. How it's a billboard sign. You can see the legs there. Lighting's not good. Sorry. So I'm collecting 96, 97, 98 basketball rookies. That's kind of my theme that I've been doing when I was back investing that money that I was investing. These are cards I've just picked up after that investment project is over. A cool Skybox Premium Paul Pierce rookie. And then you've seen my video on the EX Exceptional series. Love the Skybox EX Exceptional, basketball, baseball, and there's a football one as well. The football is a little different, but the basketball and baseball look the same. Here's a little Dirk GMA action picked up on the cheap. I got a few GMA cards. I don't think they're definitely not as stringent as PSA, SGC, or BGS. But there's no shame picking up a little GMA action every once in a while. A Skybox Garnett, a Lottery Exchange rookie that I needed for the Garnett collection. I am a Garnett collector. These are not investment pieces. These are collection pieces for me. Really beautiful class of 95. Class of 95 flare set and 96 class of 96 flare set. Beautiful sets. Just a beautiful card. It's kind of like when cards started to change, become more high-end cards being produced there in the mid-90s. Here's a cool variation of his 96 tops. This is the foil 50 edition. Picked it up on the cheap because it's an old SGC flip. Still cool. Cool piece. Couple value cards I picked up in the football off season. Look at that shine there on that AJ Green. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for this. I mean, really, dude, you can't even get the card graded for twice that price. Just a beautiful card. Who cares if it's an 8? Another classic case. I think I paid $3 for this. This is my first Russell Wilson. I'm not a big card guy, you know, a newer card. That's still a cool card for a few bucks. I'll throw it in the collection. That's how I got a lot of my basketball cards now that are worth like $100+. I bought them for $3 or $4 a couple years ago. I mean, not like literally 3 years ago, 2 years ago, because there was no desire to collect them, and now they're all worth $100. His cards are really going up. Randy Moss, I bought a bunch of his for investment purposes before they really exploded. And another guy in that 98 class, Charles Woodson. Can you think of a better cornerback than Charles Woodson? I can't. Who's the only tight end with 15,000 receiving yards? This guy. Cool stadium club. Is it trivirate? It's hard to pronounce that too. I think there's like 5 of these ever graded. Pretty low. When you consider all of one Gaga gooing over, you know, the 10,000 Luka Dončić. Don't get me started on that. Here's another cool piece. I bought a buy it now, best offer for, you know, under $7. This Metal Universe, 97 Metal Universe, very popular set in basketball, but a really cool thing. Look at that gigantic frog licking Tony Gonzalez's leg. I mean, that's folk art right there, folks. Another set I'm big on, 98 Flair Showcase. Once again, just a near mintimate 8, but when you're buying it for less than $15, which I did just get this for less than $15, it's got the natural refractor gleam off it from that Flair Showcase. He's at the Bengals. You can tell by the field there. Just a great picture from Maney's rookie year, row 2. Not the toughest pull, but still a really cool card. Love that. Look at that shine. I mean, I think I got $14 into that. All right, here's some more football theme. Fred Taylor, 8.5. This is the row 0 out of 500. So Fred Taylor, I think he's got over 10,000 yards rushing. Not a Hall of Famer, but still a really solid back. Pretty cool. And I'm not a big BGS guy, but you're going to see a nice little BGS run for some pretty cool late 90s Flair Legacy collection. So now this is the Legacy collection we're talking about. I got a couple Hall of Famers. You can tell this in the blue. There's a little Legacy collection icon right there. Number 2, 100. Got an Elway. An Emmitt Smith. And a TO. Cool looking card, that TO. These are only 99 the next year, so even one rarer. And then these are all Kobe's I picked up. Now, the thing with Kobe, his cards are very hot. Some of these have doubled in price in the short time that I've had them. I mean, it's that big. But you look at what, you know, some of the superstar primetime guys like LeBron's cards are doing, and Kobe's still undervalued in a lot of respects. You know, and you don't have to get everything at a 9 or a 10. I mean, good grief. You just enjoy the beauty of the cards. I'm trying to get a good, clean copy, and I have no idea what my phone is doing. Here's a case of a card that has doubled in value in just a few weeks. This is the finest. So Kobe's Topps Chrome 96 is just through the roof valuable. Well, this is the finest as a comparable set in some respects. So it's got the coating on it still, a very nice 9 and a new PSA holder. I bought this for under 200. Now you can't get it for under 400. I've got several of these, but these are just a couple I'll show. I got it in a BGS 8.5 as well. Cool card in a BGS 9. So if you can't get his first year Chrome, get his second year Chrome. And it's actually a better shot, I think, than the first year. Shows him dunking there. Obviously, the second year will never be more valuable than the first, but still a cool piece. And then last card, wrapping it up with this 96 Flair rookie and a 9. This has got the new SGC flip. That's a quick recap of what I brought. Everyone, appreciate everyone's posting comments. Talk to you again soon.